Hey, y'all. It's election day. Y'all voting today? I decided to help y'all. I've been trying to do this for the last couple of days, but I did not have the right stand to display it the right way, so I decided not to. This is the overall print we about to do. King James. King James, congratulations again on your championship. Now let's get busy. Now, first thing you gotta do is pull the image that you want up. I already pulled it up to show y'all how to tile. First thing I do is go to view, which is up top here. Go to view, and I'll come down to new guide. We go vertical 0, right? The second view will be the size of your paper. I will be using 13 by 19, so we're gonna go 13, vertical, right? Second, back to view, new guide. This guide will be double that. So 13 plus 13 is 26. Then we go back up to view one more time. New guide, vertical. And this time, we add another 13 to the 26, which is 39, I think. Ain't it 39, y'all? Yes, it's 39. Okay, now, go back up to my view again. Now I'm doing the length, right? So we did the width, which was 13. Now we're doing the width, which is 19. New guide, we go horizontal, then you go 0. Then you go view again, new guide, horizontal, and we go 19. With that, we go back to view, new guide. 19 plus 19 is what, 38? I believe, ain't it 38, y'all? Am I wrong? Oh, I'm right. Might be 38. Let's just say it's 38 for now. Now with this, now we have a guide. We have our guides. Now what I usually do is go up here to this marquee tool. And yes, that's the marquee tool. I just learned it. That was the name of it. I just called it the rectangle dotty line. Go there, and now we're gonna mark out our spaces. So, I did that wrong. So let's try to move this out the way a little bit. Okay, go to the corner, drag it down. That should be 13 by 19. Now, it's probably easier ways to do it, but this is how I did it. I edit, I copy. Then I go to a new file, right? I want to open a new file. This is where the cuts are going to be performed. I already have a 13 by 19, which I use 300 resolution with. RGB colors I use, custom. I kind of used all of that, so then I create. That gives me this. This is 13 by 19 paper. Then I go up here to edit, because I've already copied, and I paste. Go back to the move button, if it's gonna let me do it. Oh, it was loading. Go back to the move button, and I drag this up to the corner, and then I fill the paper with that. 13 by 19. Then I go back to King James, and we're gonna move this marquee tool to the next brick, which is 13 by 19. I go up to edit, copy, go back to my other one, paste it, and we follow these steps. And boom. And I go back to James, boom. 13 by 19 with the marquee tool, edit, copy. And again, it might be a different way of doing this, y'all, but this is what I found helpful for me. Stretch that on the way out, 13 by 19. You usually see the 13 by 19 in the corner. You can see it, it helps you. Boom. Now we have 3 cuts. Now I'm going back to the Brian James. Now, with this cut, I kind of do it at the end because sometimes you don't even need this cut. It depends on the size of the shirt. I made this shirt for, what, a 3X to 2X. So again, I go to the marquee tool. And this one, remember these numbers. As you see, it says 13 by 17. Remember that number. Write it down if you have to, but that's the size that you're going to have to make it once you get to the Untitled 1 file. This is for you can match, everything matches up. So we go up here to edit, we do copy, go to layers. Remember, 13 by 17, right? Sit here, we do paste. Go to the move, and we go up here, put it in the corner, just like we did all the others. And this time we go 13 by 17, because we were short a little bit on that other one. I hate playing with that, so usually I go up here. Now, sometimes these be off percentages. I'll read in inches, so right click, inches, right click, inches. Makes me read it better. And I go up here, 0. Now we at 13 by 17, right? So now we on to the next. Go back, marquee tool, copy it. Again, it's 13 by 17. Edit, copy, go back, edit, paste. Remember your numbers, 13 by 17, because if you make it anything off, then your stuff ain't gonna line up. And you're gonna be looking kind of goofy. Well, I've looked goofy plenty of times, trust me. It takes practice to learn anything, so don't get frustrated. Sometimes I had to take a nap just to let all of it soak in, because our brains get overloaded. Okay, now go back to marquee. Again, it's 13 by 17. Go up to edit, copy, go back to this file, edit, paste, move tool, drag it up, 13 by 17. See how close I can get this time. 13 by 6, I was close. I don't like toying with that shit, so I'll just go up there. Okay, boom. All right. Now, if you have a big shirt, I'll go back to this file, marquee tool, and sometimes we would have to use this cut. So what I'll do, see what it say? 5 wide, 19 in height, right? Take that, edit, copy, back here, and sometimes you can get away with it. Sometimes you can put that sheet that you just had onto this sheet. Sometimes. Let's see if I can do it this time in real time. Let's do edit, paste, move. Let's see. What was it? Y'all remember what it was? 5, right? It was 5 by 19, right? So I was able to do that with this one. 5 by 19. I think that was the cut. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna go back and make sure, but I believe that one was. Let's go back. Let's see what it was. If I was right. Yep, 5 by 19. So we are able to do this one, 5 by 19. So we got that printed on there, so we ain't wasting too much paper. That's one thing we don't like doing, is wasting paper and ink. Now, you have successfully, I'm smoking, y'all, it's late. You know, you're gonna print this out. Now, usually, my Photoshop print sometimes, but lately it's just been logging out on me, so I've been scared to use it. So what I usually do, these are files now, right? Let me see something. Can I merge them too? I'm not even sure if you can do that, bro. It's possibly that you can't. I'm not sure, but I know you can. Boom, right? Save. So I'll go here, File, Save As, save it in my computer. You can save it to the cloud if that's what you want to do. They done emptied my shit, bro. Literally. This is a whole new, for some reason, I don't know why, but my shit is completely empty. I wonder why. I'm gonna figure that out later. Okay, so now we're gonna call this tile 4 and 7. And what I usually do is save it as a JPEG. It might be right, they might be wrong. I usually click this also for I can keep, for it to save as the color that I did it on. Save. I go to quality 12, maximum all the way up, large file, baseline standard, press OK. That in turn save my file. Once I save that one, I go on to the next one and repeat the process of saving. So let's go down here and say, I just want to show y'all. I'm going to make this video quick. Edit. Nope, File. Save As. Save to computer. We're going to call this tile 1. Go here. I do JPEG. I actually see file. And I save. Maximum. 12, large file, baseline, standard. Okay. So after I do that, right? I didn't see that pop up, but I usually go to open my silhouette. Let's find silhouette. I open my silhouette file, and that's usually where I print my tiles off of. Silhouette. And I don't have the bill. I had a free edition. I'm not about to pay for nothing right now because I don't want to. If I made to and something drastically happens that I have to get the business edition, then I will get it. But for now, I'm surviving with this. Thank you for being patient with me. I'll probably just try to fast forward this. Okay, now I'm in Silhouette Studio. Now what I usually do, something shut down and wasn't supposed to. This computer crashed. I gotta get a real computer. Okay, this little I don't know what the name of it is, but up in this corner, it's a folded piece of paper. This little paper, you push that, and now you can get the size of the. I usually go 13 by 19. And I'm trying to remember how I do it. I might, with this, I'm trying to figure out how I print it. Wait a minute. Let me pull up what I'm trying to pull up, because that I just saved. Tile number 1. Double click and it should load up. Now this is tile number 1 right here. And we go up to 13 by 19 for the size. I hate when they do that. Try to run on me. Where you going, bro? You ain't going nowhere. Come here. Come back up here. I need you up here, buddy. Now this in turns, I try to line everything up, bro. Because if you don't keep the same numbers all the way through, it's not going to line up, bro. And you're going to be pissed. And you're going to be pissed. Now, sometimes I do move it over a notch because I know that bleeds shit. See that? Can y'all see that? Let me see. Let me zoom in. Zoom in, go over and show y'all what I usually do. See that little bit? I try to use that little bit just in case the printer spits out funny sometimes. So I try to give it a little leeway on the outside tiles, because the middle tiles is what you're really concerned about. Just a little bit though, y'all. I'm talking about not even I did it too much on this one. I'm gonna go down a little bit. I'll just do a minute little pinch. Like 0.5 or some shit. Let's see. 0.05. Just enough for the bleed to be a little off, right? And then that gives us tile 1, right? And then I go from here, I go to print. After you do this step 4, 5, 6 times, that all your stuff will be here. And you go to file, go to print, go to I used the Epson Workforce when I was doing the 13 by 19s. I now have an Epson F570, and I have 2 prints, so it's different tiling for that. But this one is for Epson Workforce 7720. So you choose that, and then you go to Preferences. I always check what's going on here. I have presets. You might want to do your presets so everything is correct. 13 by 19 portrait. I go up here, make sure the mirror image is on. Now, sometimes I do use high speed, sometimes I don't. It depends on what I'm doing. But most of the time I keep my high speed on. And I seen where a lot of people were using we was using too much ink, putting all that saturation and all that stuff is unnecessary. Go here, now we ready for print. And I print it. Of course, I don't have my printer set up, but I'm gonna try to go over here and set my printer up and print one out for you guys, just so you can see what it looks like. But this is part 1 of tiling for an all-over print 3D shirt on an Epson Workforce 7720. I used Silhouette to print, and I used Photoshop to do my tiles. If this helped you, Again, I use Silhouette for my print, and I use Photoshop for my tiles. If this helps you in any way, press like, subscribe. I appreciate the comments. If it's an easier way to do it, please let me know, and I will show that way also. Again, I'm going to print it out on the next sheet, on the next video. I just wanted to let y'all see that. Any questions, any concerns, please contact me at feelgood100@gmail.com. Make sure y'all push subscribe, like the video, look at my website, www.drfeelgoodarttherapy.com. Feel good about yourself in 100.